Have you been enjoying watching from the bed?
Yes, we have. It's very comfortable.
Cuddling up?
Ah, well,
that would be telling.
A bit long in the tooth for that sort of thing. I've got to the stage in life now where not only are parts of my body packing up, some of them are dropping off.
Oh, crikey.
But is not the secret to a long and happy marriage much cuddles and much love?
Well, I find that so long as I do exactly as I'm told, we get on very well.
That's the secret. Not what happens. This is the trouble. This is why I get a bad press, because he makes it sound as though I make all the decisions.
Well, what really
happened?
Don't.
I mean, we met when we were
19
years
years old. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah. So it's been more than 33 years.
Oh, how lovely. Look,
I can't believe that you're not the boss.
Oh, gosh.
You are the boss, aren't you?
Who wears the trousers?
Well, if I really was the boss, I can tell you he would not have gone back into politics. I asked him not to. I promise you, everybody thinks I'm the boss, but I sure not. I mean, he makes the big decisions.
So why did you decide to go back into it after such a long gap?
Well, I'm gone back to the land of my birth, my Heinlard van Hadai, the land of my fathers, because I was born in Wales and grew up there, and suddenly the opportunity arose, and, you know, that's what life is all about, grabbing the opportunities as they arise.
And did you...
Didn't you get in trouble for that sort of thing just recently?
He gets in trouble all the time, and he's in trouble now.
I didn't touch.
What will you do to him after the show for that little episode?
Oh, nothing. I mean, life's too short. I mean, you just have
So did it not matter to you at all that Christine didn't want you to go back into politics?
She didn't really mean it, of course.
Oh.
I didn't know what I was talking about. I don't know my own mind. You know, I'm just a weak and feeble woman.
I love that you punish him with salad with no dressing. It's a great punishment.
Well, look, come on. Most people in the audience and watching, the older you get, the harder it gets, especially if you're a woman, to keep the weight off. So I do try. I try.
But listen, you two must be cock-a-hoop at the moment, because, of course, Neil, you have campaigned for the UK to come out of the EU for many, many long years. Have you been for a celebratory pint of beer with Nigel Farage?
Not yet, because I've been in Wales.
Right, will you be going for one?
But in fact, it wasn't even the EU when I started this campaign. It was still the Roman Empire.
But will you be going for a drink with Nigel?
In due course, yes, I dare say. I've had a few pints with him over the years.
Yeah, but you've also had a
do you
few
get on
run-ins
well?
with him over the years, haven't you?
Sorry?
You've locked horns a few times.
Yes, well, I mean, it's like when you've been married for a long time, occasionally you have disagreements, don't you?
Neil, are you comparing Christine to Nigel Farage?
I was just beginning to work that out. I'm a bit slower on the uptake, were you?
I mean, obviously, if you've been campaigning long and hard, and obviously, you know, with UKIP now, you've done it. Is there any point to UKIP anymore? Because you've got what you wanted.
I suppose my life's work's at an end, so I might as well sort of jump in the
There you
sea or
go, you're
something.
happy now.
No, seriously, I mean, it isn't what I would have chosen, but Neil is happy. He's back doing what he wanted to be doing, and he's playing an important role. And so I'm happy because he's happy. But I am also now back with a full-time job. I'm back where I was in 1997, dealing with constituency casework and all that sort of thing, which I'm well equipped to do that, but it's not exactly.
But as a married couple, you've had two
life.
lives, haven't you? Because you had the first political life, and then 1997, that came to an end, and then you did all sorts of reality shows. You were on I'm a Celebrity, I remember, very famously, and you've done a whole host of other ones. So you went through a really giddy period of your life, didn't you?
We did the Rocky Horror Show. I learned to dance down the staircase in 6-inch stiletto heels and fishnets and a bath.
And did Christine...
You never know when these skills are going to come in.
You never know.
Did Christine teach you how to do that?
No, I had to learn too. I don't normally prance around in fishnet tights. We shared the role of narrator in the 30th anniversary tour. I mean, it was wonderful. It really was. It was such fun. We did all sorts of big venues, you know, Birmingham, Milton Keynes, Oxford, Southampton. It was fabulous.
Is that how you saw your career going, though?
Well, it wasn't really a career. I mean, we both lost our jobs overnight because I was working for him, so he lost his seat. Bang, and you actually think, well, what the heck are we going to do now?
Yeah.
And it just kind of...
I had a brilliant idea. I'd send the wife out to work.
So obviously you did do the whole...
One thing led to another.
Yeah, and you did do the whole reality TV thing, and we get it, because obviously you have to keep the money coming in. But now you are back in the, you know, the political sphere. Do you think the two can marry? Is this something that you need to put to one side now?
Well, Neil's never actually done reality TV. I've done... I'm a Celebrity. Unfortunately, I didn't win like Nadia. And get me out of here. I don't think... Neil certainly wouldn't do any now. I don't think so.
Big Brother House, come on, Big Brother House.
I've turned it down 4 times.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eye-watering amounts of money they offer you, and I don't like it.
And is it true you were at the Palace yesterday?
No, I was at St James's Palace.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I was. Oh, bless you. Meeting my second favourite man, the Duke of Edinburgh. I know because I'm an ambassador for muscular dystrophy, and he's been our patron for 50 years, and he threw a party for us at St James's Palace.
And did you manage to stay off the booze? Because you're trying to stay off the booze, aren't you?
I did not manage to stay off the booze because we were all greeted. There were about 250 people there, many suffering from muscular dystrophy. We were all greeted with champagne. It was lovely, wonderful reception. No,
So
he's a
hard to put champagne back on a tray.
Yes, I try.
Well, you've both entered politics at possibly one of the most interesting times in our lifetime. So, you know, we wish you the very best with it. But we have to ask you, obviously, while you've got you here, who would you like to see being PM?
Oh, well...
In 10 seconds,
I'd be
or
quite
less?
happy to see Theresa May as PM, because
OK, well, it's Neil and Christine Hamilton, everyone. Thank you so much.
We get some pretty fabulous guests here on Loose Women. There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.